There is a lot of talk and a lot of noise about Bad Bunny playing the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
What the hell's a Bad Bunny?
Because until recently, a lot of gringos had never heard of this global superstar.
Is that like Bad Santa?
Learning Spanish and diving into different Spanish speaking cultures has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. And today I'm going to share some of that knowledge with you so that you can understand Bad Bunny and his halftime show. As a gringo, it's a big world out there, and there are massive stars who are known by hundreds of millions of people, but we here in the States have never heard of them. Bad Bunny has been one of those stars, but why is he at the Super Bowl?
Hell if I know, man. They damn sure didn't ask me.
Because he is not just a Latin American star, he is a crossover star, a true global superstar. Tens of millions of people who don't speak Spanish here in the United States know who he is and listen to his music. Oh, and we have more Spanish speakers here in the States than in any other country in the world other than Mexico. Oh, and he's an incredible artist who just a few days ago beat every English-speaking artist on the planet for the top trophy in music. So, what do you need to know to impress your friends at halftime? Bad Bunny is Bori or Boricua, which means he's from Puerto Rico, which also means he is a U.S. citizen.
He's American? When they start doing that?
1917. Huevon. Now, you can't understand Bad Bunny without first understanding his style of music, el reggaeton. And if you've seen some other videos, in a little bit, I'm going to tell you the truth they didn't tell you. Why a lot of Latinos don't like reggaeton. It's música urbana, urban music, and it's known for its rhythm and for being, and this is your first word to sound cool, pegado, pegada, which is related to the word glue. And it means it sticks to you, it's catchy, it hooks you. So un ritmo bien pegado, it's a catchy beat. So here is your gringo cheat sheet for el reggaeton. There are two essential places for reggaeton, Puerto Rico and Medellin, Colombia. What New York is to jazz, what Seattle was to grunge, what Nashville is to country, Puerto Rico and Medellin are to reggaeton. Reggaeton is dance and party music, and generalization here, it's not known for its deep lyrics. In fact, a lot of native speakers don't understand reggaeton lyrics. I saw an article which inspired me to do this video. It said people are learning Spanish to prep for the halftime show by studying Bad Bunny lyrics. Don't do that. Learn Spanish here at Forever Spanish. Subscribe now, because while we might be a new channel, we have some amazing content coming.
It's all right to pimp your once in a while, man. You can get it done.
Thanks, Billy. Learning Spanish through Bad Bunny lyrics is like learning English through a Snoop Dogg album. Reggaeton music is filled with regional slang, street slang, youth slang, and Spanish is not like English. The variations among countries and within countries, it's like they almost speak different languages. Today, I will give you 2 words and 1 phrase so you can understand 50% of all reggaeton songs, and at least some of Bad Bunny's halftime show. Cama, that means bed. Ropa, that means clothing. Apagar la luz, that means turn off the lights. Bed, clothing, turn off the lights. I think you got the picture. And if you are a reggaeton fan, let me know in the comments what words I'm missing.
Hey, man. What's this word right here? They say it in every song.
My friend, it appears I have not served you well as your teacher, and I sincerely apologize. It's essential you know this final word to complete your reggaeton education. You probably won't hear it at the Super Bowl. But, well, you young people, close your ears. It's culo o culito. And I'm just going to say it because, frankly, I just did in Spanish. It means ass. And not in the biblical sense of the word, but in the ludicrous sense of the word. So this seems like the perfect jumping off point for why many Latinos don't like reggaeton. First of all, I like reggaeton. I'm a musician. I like almost everything. But one of the big knocks on it, which is true, is it's very formulaic. And there's a lot of stuff that sounds the same. But that's also true here of pop and urban music. Anything with a digital beat. Also, reggaeton is different in different countries. Huge generalization here, but in Mexico, for example, you don't hear it in the streets so much. In Mexico, reggaeton's for parties. In Medellin, lots of parts of Colombia, it's everywhere. Second, Latin America is pretty conservative, heavily Catholic, and well, we've just discussed bed, turn off the lights, culo. You can imagine how that might go over with older, as we say here in the South, church-going folk. And speaking of culo, that's a phrase I never thought I'd say. Reggaeton is for dancing, and to dance to reggaeton, you need to know how to perrear. And to put that in gringo, it's more or less twerking. Perrear comes from perro, which you probably know means dog. And I'm just going to let you connect the dots between that style of dancing and the word doggy. Moving on. All right, now that we've set the reggaeton stage, let's talk about the man himself, the Bunny, Bad Bunny. He is a multi-talented artist who's done a collaboration with, I think, everyone in Latin music now. He's moved into acting. He was in that Train movie with Brad Pitt, and no, I'm not looking up the name, and Happy Gilmore 2 with Adam Sandler. His real name is obviously not Bunny. It's Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. And he just won a Grammy for Album of the Year. And here's the thing, not for any Latin subcategory, but for the whole shebang. The first time an all Spanish language album has won Album of the Year. The album's called Debí tirar más fotos, which means I should have taken more photos, except for one thing. We tomar photos. We sacar photos. We don't tirar, which means to throw and some other stuff, photos. It's Puerto Rican slang. And while I sort of figured it out from context, I still had to look it up. And this is why you should not learn Spanish from Bad Bunny lyrics, and you should subscribe to Forever Spanish. I mean, you don't want to end up like Billy.
Hey, man. How's this? Debbie, tirar más photos of my culito. I still don't understand who Debbie is.
Now, you do need to know that Bad Bunny comes with some controversy about his singing ability. Because if you look him up, you may find it. There are some viral clips out there of him having some really bad moments without studio effects like auto-tune. There are also, I'm sure, some of his worst moments. But I'm going to defend Bad Bunny. You want to know how? David Gilmour has to be one of the top 5 most important guitarists, best guitar soloists in rock history. But one thing he's known for among guitarists is using a ton of effects. He's never had the technical capability of the other rock gods. But what did he do? He used the technical ability he had in studio effects and a great ear and great writing to create some of the most memorable guitar parts and best guitar solos in rock history. Now look, after Jimmy Page, he's my number 2, so I'm not knocking the guy. I'm just being realistic about the art he created. Bad Bunny is similar. I don't go to Bad Bunny for Julio Iglesias, Josh Groban style vocals. That's more than not just his style, it's almost not his art form. What he's done is mix his voice with the perfect sounds, great writing, great hooks, great beats, great arrangements, and has produced a body of work, this art that, well, I don't know, won him the Super Bowl halftime slot and the friggin' Grammy for Album of the Year. And finally, a couple of cultural things if you want to impress Billy later. Bad Bunny's been wearing a straw hat recently. It's called a pava, traditional Puerto Rican hat worn by rural farmers. If you see him in that straw hat tonight, it's not a fashion thing. It's a symbol of Puerto Rican pride. Drop that at your Super Bowl party, you will look cool. Also, if he performs his famous song, Titi Me Pregunto, Titi is slang for auntie. And the song is basically about his aunt or aunt, English differences, asking him when he's finally going to get married. I hope this guide helps you understand and appreciate this historic halftime show. I can tell you that learning Spanish, making friends across the world, and experiencing these different cultures has been life-changing for me. And it can be for you too. For now, just subscribe, make sure to hit that little bell so you get notified. And if you want to take the next step in this amazing journey, check out this video right here. All right, let's do this. Hágale pues.